day every hour. Does that motivate you?
I mean, I said this in an interview. Like, when your manager is playing more Dota than you, it definitely motivates you to play more. Like, how can a manager beating you in playtime on you know?
To be fair, I don't think you could beat Jack in
I
playtime.
mean, I don't think anyone can, but that's besides the
I
point.
think like even
You
two
gotta keep
players
up.
combined can't beat Jack in playing time.
Well, off the record, Snake refuses to play with me after I got him with an Aghanim sniper on his
That's
team.
reasonable.
It was a real bad game, so.
I
Snake
mean,
has
there's a
died
reason
since
why
then.
Jack's MMR is about to hit triple digits. You know,
There's a reason.
Okay.
If only I could ruin his solo queue games too. Well, anyway, we're underway here.
Yeah, Arteezy is gonna go off lane or not? Or is they gonna rotate right now?
it's kind of a smart move. He showed bottom deliberately, and then
Yeah.
now he's rotating top to switch the lane to get the matchups that they want, and it looks like it is gonna work out.
Yeah, he's gonna have Venomancer. Was Dark Willow on the lane. It is okay for Arteezy.
Oh, raises first from Sumail again. Saw this yesterday as well.
You get your level 2 really fast.
Yeah.
He doesn't go Wraith Band, by the way, I noticed.
Yeah, I think he never goes Wraith Band when he has to go raise his level 1 because he realizes like if you get your first wave denied, you get really messed up in lane. That's Shadow Fiend. You really need that level 2 pretty quickly for both your races and Necromancy.
So we can see Bloodseeker rotating to top pretty slowly, not TPing, just
Yeah, they have to walk.
yeah.
Probably gives him a lot of value out of his mangoes too, right? If he gets that Wraith Band later, he just mangoes up and gets more percentage of his mana back after the first wave is raised.
I don't think he really cares about that, but the bigger thing is definitely having the experiencer then, which is the bigger factor. Not having your creeps denied by this 100 damage Tiny as a 40 damage Shadow Fiend.
So Pycat is here. Took him 2 minutes.
Yeah, this is a problem with. This is what I mean when you can't stand your lane. Pycat's already is still level 1 and not even close to level 2, while Arteezy and Flyer are already level 2 and moving on to level 3, and it really messes up your momentum as a core player on OpTic right now, due to the fact that they're reactionary to their lanes.
Zai getting pretty low. Just gonna reset though. Seems like they're not gonna swap lanes again. Do you
They're
think
gonna
this is the
try
right
to skill
idea?
fly, getting some damage. Yeah, that's safe from Arteezy. And Pycat's not gonna die from fly.
Oh, Fly does have a self, so he'll be a-okay. The real story is just which core is gonna get more messed up in the laning phase, because now that OpTic, do you have technically the correct lanes they want? Let's see how they do it, because they did start from behind.
It's gonna be hard. Like Ursel is already 11-0, 12-6 for Arteezy. Sumail having some small problems, but that's fixable. Level 5, for example.
Yeah.
So I mean, they're not losing any lane.
Yeah, it's gonna come down to mistakes and who's dying in these lanes. So these are pretty even lane matchups at the moment.
And there is an action on both lanes.
Top lane.
Pycat struggling. Pycat, one more hit. Now he's gonna live. He should stay
Zai's
alive.
getting
Yeah.
pretty low too, but he's gonna pop the salve, and bottom lane is so low.
Oh, crit.
It's
Crit.
gonna pop
And
Goodbye.
that's the first blood.
first blood. Yeah, both of these side lanes are tightly contested. I mean, it just comes down to these close engagements. Top lane.
Pycat needs a level. Pycat
Yeah.
needs a level.
This is a real struggle for Pycat right now. There's a double Wraith Banner on RTZ, and he's getting more denies than Pycat is in CS.
What do you think about that Arteezy build? I mean, no Midas, no travels.
I think it's it makes sense in that way how EG wants to play, right? They like to capitalize off their lanes and snowball, and if you get a Midas, you can't really capitalize on it on your enemy's mistake, because you don't have the items, so you're down 2k in items for future farm. Oh, haste rune stolen.
Good job by PPD. And he's not here. Things started to look better for Pycat. He has 40 into 2 creep shot. Yeah, Ursa is gonna be low on HP right now.
He's gonna need a TP, but looks.
Oh my god,
Looks like
that's
he's
a problem for EG.
I mean, I feel like this is gonna be a double kill for OpTic if they don't TP out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, 3-3 trying to get some damage for Ursa. Yeah,
I mean, I'm not
that's the
seeing
way.
how they live.
I don't know.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
a
that's-
Cat's
TP.
gonna go
That's a
down
monster.
top as well with low HP here. So early CS lead here from EG, but OpTic getting a number of kills here, which has helped them maintain a small lead. I
Right.
guess that's one of the things you might wonder about for EG, right? Like, they're very self-sufficient, independent laners, but it doesn't feel like they have a lot of synergy or initiation. It feels like if they're the ones that have to make plays, they don't really have too many tools to do that with.
This is just a sacrifice you have to pay for these strong lanes. You gotta sacrifice something in your draft, but engagement on fly, it's pretty low. One more hit for Thirst. Nope.
That movement speed for Pycat. Problems for PPD. Trying to run out. No, that's not
He's
gonna
so
work.
dead.
Yeah. First kill for Evil Geniuses.
Do you think if you're put in this position, snaking, where like
Mhm.
you're not really playing for too much? I mean, obviously there's a pride factor on the line because you still want to be winning games.
Of course.
It's just good for your confidence, I think. Like, how serious are you taking this? Oh, they're gonna.
Oh, just a
So
second
close.
off.
might
Pycat
still get the kill.
trying to kill Pycat. Yeah, they're gonna kill him.
Yeah. This is looking pretty rough for Pycat. I don't know if he can re-enter the lane because our coordinator will probably be close to 6 when he comes back.
And he's not gonna mind us, so that's gonna hurt for Pycat.
Yeah. So right now, looking at the CS, it favors heavily in terms of EG, and I don't think that this will get any better for OpTic. So it really comes down to who can make the correct rotations at this point. I think some top
Which
lane
core
is
do you think
sacked.
moves?
I mean, top lane is pretty much over because there's no way you can re-enter this Arc Warden's lane anymore. So you have to make a play elsewhere.
PPD has some problem. That's a clap. 3 more hits. Yeah, PPD is dead. What about switching to Venomancer?
There's a double Gale. I think
Nice,
they might
nice,
get a double
nice,
kill
nice, nice.
here. Oh,
Nice
nice
deny.
deny.
You can't deny yourself. That's a problem. And
Did he have any time to TP there?
yeah, Zai
think
is
they TP
fighting
down
till
to
the
the
end.
lane.
Zai is dead.
Oh.
That's okay for Pycat, and that's TP out for Fly. They killed Arteezy. They killed S4. It's good.
That was a bad communication by EG. As they were getting gone on bottom, the split thirst became exponential on top lane, and then they actually got a kill on TZ, and now Pycat actually has a game.
That's a plan. That's what the original plan for OG started to work.
In mid lane
They
right
should be
now.
more safe.
Oh, he's
So,
getting-
problems. Toss.
oh,
And Sumail's also dying. Sad trombone for Sumail, yeah. Oh, 6-4 and OpTic Gaming have a lead.
yeah, they actually have a lane. That engagement bottom really put OpTic back in the game right now.
And Pycat is almost the first on the net first list.
Yeah, he's actually, I think he might be actually ahead of Arteezy in experience, and Arteezy got to be watch out here. Alright, he's good. He got Wyverns to back him up.
That thirst is working so good for Pycat here.
Yeah, they gotta be careful not to get too low, and if they do, they gotta tell Arteezy to back up at top.
Trying to get Pycat, TP out. And with not the best move speed right now, going back to top lane.
Ursa is pretty farmed. Yeah, he's rushing this Blink Dagger as well, so this will be EG's timing to really make plays is when this Ursa has this Blink, because he'll be the one closing the gap on these heroes like Venomancer.
Okay, there is some problem for S4.
Nicely played by S4. He dodged the Gale, otherwise he's for sure dead there.
Another point of pressure that EG can apply that OpTic really has a much rougher time of is Roshan. I mean, if they do get that early lead, you just lose 2 Roshes within the first 15-20 minutes rather easily.
One more try to kill S4. There's
Oh.
Gale trying
Oh,
to TP out.
that's a
Not gonna
mistake.
work. That's not gonna work yet.
He had Enrage. He could have actually killed them both. Instead, I think Crit needs someone to tether to, and Sumail's coming, but he's not. Is he gonna make it? Oh,
yeah,
he is.
Yeah, he is. He's
Oh,
still
no,
gonna
he's
die,
not.
yeah. Double kill for 3-3. Perfect situation for OpTic Gaming.
Oh, Pycat is dead. I've experienced this firsthand. There's
He's
no
trying.
running from
Come on, Pycat!
this. Ooh, it's just
It
an
looks
offlane
nice.
life.
He was like, come on, guys. You can do it. Okay, some problems for Sumail. Or is it toss? Sumail was great.
Oh man, Zai, very low.
Pycat is here.
Haste rune.
Oh, is
Oh, they
is
should
he
try.
dead?
Yeah,
They
should
got
do
him.
that.
He
Should do
has an
that.
arcane
Flies
rune
here.
too.
Flies here. Now Fly can do
Not
nothing.
level 6, just shy of level 6. So
Yeah, there is crit. We're gonna have high.
Oh, double avalanche.
double stun.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, Sumail killed Zai. He can try to kill CNC, but he's on haste, so that's not possible.
Oh my
Pycat,
God.
Fly.
Nice
oh my
toss.
god. Triple kills this CNC.
All right,
What a haste rune. That was value.
that was extreme value.
They needed something like that pretty badly. And the thing about, I think, EG's cores is it's harder for them to move around. They have pretty static cores, I think.
Yeah, it's similar to a point of their laning stage. Yeah, they sacrifice that, and I really think this Ursa needs a blink dagger so they can gap close, but he's opted for the Mask of Death. Middle lane, Zai's
Zai.
dead.
Okay,
Okay.
Zai. What about that? A mistake. CNC also losing kill streak.
All right, everyone just kind of... I feel like those deaths weren't... They shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, but OpTic did get the tower out of that, and during all of this, 33's pressuring bottom.
Yeah.
It was
Sumail
denied, but
yeah.
they get the map control still. But bottom lane is dead as well, so there is an argument where you can say it's worth it. Oh, did not get the deny. Well, 33's gotta be careful. There's enraged. He can turn on this.
It hurts really. Now, 33 feeling himself pretty safe here. What's his build? Is he maxing the passive?
No, he's max
No.
played wards.
Yeah.
2 in a passive.
Oh, is he getting Spirit Vessel? I think he is.
yeah, he's going to
Oh.
Spirit Vessel.
That's actually a great move.
Oh, top.
Zai, that's Winter
not
Skirt.
enough. Not enough.
Not enough. Yeah.
It's not going to hit on the Zai. He's getting a little bit low, but should walk away.
Pycat's actually doing surprisingly well considering how rough this top lane looks. Looking at the net worth, he's actually slightly ahead of Arteezy. Probably came down to that last previous engagement.
Bottom tower being taken too.
Yeah.
Tower
We'll push
gold always
to
helps.
tower. Why not? He should stay here. Just do pressure for this lane.
Yeah.
Siny has one more great turn.
So S4 did opt for the blink instead of the Mask of Death. Good choice in my opinion. Tiny, they're pretty close. So whoever gets this first blink will probably be able to make the first play and snowball the game in their favor a little bit.
BPD and Zai trying to kill S4 here. Creed is also around.
Well, I don't know about
that's
this.
a BPD. Zai trying to help. That's some help from Zai. BPD waiting for his time. Yeah, that's Ice Spot. Great Ice Spot. And that's double kill for OpTic Gaming. Nice.
I feel like it's really hard right now for EG to do anything about this, except farm.
I mean, this is just the classic, right? You pick these heroes to win your lanes. You don't win your lanes, and then it's hard to do stuff mid-game.
Yeah. So you're just kind of sitting around. Sumail is going to push out the waves with
One-
Raze.
What in the world? Sumail has a cloak on this. Oh, finish the
It's
hood.
good.
This is the
What?
first time. I mean, it makes sense. They're against a
that makes
Venom
sense,
Master,
yeah.
but it's the first time I've seen it. Hood SF.
That's a bold move.
Benno,
And a Blade Mail for Arteezy.
Benno, plus Tiny, plus Willow. I mean,
That
Yeah,
hurts, yeah.
Definitely makes sense. It's just I haven't seen it.
Okay, what about Blade Mail in this game? Like Brown Books Aquila Blade Mail?
I think Arteezy actually did this in our game as
Yeah,
well.
yeah,
I
he
think
did that,
I think
yeah.
he likes the blade mail a lot for his illusion because you can't hit the illusion either. Usually you're able to kill it, but with blade mail you cannot kill this illusion.
you run in with both.
Yeah. You just run into both heroes and the enemies can't hit back.
Pycat, that's a problem for Pycat.
That's
Trying to run out. Pycat, yeah, he's so dead. Zai can do nothing with his hero over the top. Okay, that's BPD, and that's a Blade Mail illusion.
question is there any follow-up? Is the Tiny's coming in right now?
He
Yeah,
has
he's
a
got
blink.
blink. Yeah, he has blink. Nice.
Toss.
Arthur is dead. What about
Sumail.
Sumail? Sumail is gonna get some help from Creed. There's Zai ulti.
I don't know about that fly.
Fly
Okay,
just
Fly
died.
just
just died. He just burned himself up.
He
Like-
just... he actually just stood in the fire.
Yeah. That's some, you know, CSGO Zeus situation from Major.
That is a Jack play.
Jack play.
That is a Jack Chen classic. Jack, do you remember when
We need
Ben
a
Wu,
hashtag.
you made Ben Wu quit Dota 2?
Tell us a story, Jack.
I mean, he, you know,
There's one raise.
Zai.
Ulti. It's got to be really low.
He
Follow
died.
up from behind.
I don't want to shrine.
Sumail's gonna
so
die. Sumail fighting with Tiny. There's Rapture. Sumail. Sumail counting.
Shrine is not going to be enough.
Okay, so what's the story, Jack? Why then Vu is not playing
He's
Dota
got Blink
anymore?
Dagger.
Oh, PPD is also dead.
There's the Wisp. So yeah, if they're not all together, or they're trying to play in 3 lanes or not comboing their spells, there's a chance for EG to come back. There's
Jack,
the Shrine as well.
stop avoiding the story.
Oh, well, we lost a lot of Dota games, and it was probably one of the biggest losing streaks of Ben's life. And
13 in a row.
he's a good player who's not used to losing many games, and he wasn't too happy about it.
You want me to tell you the moment, Velat, that Ben
Yeah.
Wu was like, I'm no longer doing Dota for a living. It was like, they're hitting Roshan, and Jack's playing PA. He falls asleep right outside the Roshan pit, and we're all wondering why Roshan is taking forever to die. And then the enemy team comes in, and then we realize that Jack has fallen asleep literally right outside the Roshan pit. We're shouting at him to move. He's just passed out. I've never seen Ben so angry. He said, "Don't talk to me." So just don't say anything.
Yeah, I tried to convince him that I was trying, but he's.
You were trying to do
I
what?
mean, Vlad, you've come from far away. Like you get jet lag when you go
Yeah,
across the
I
road,
know,
right?
I know, yeah, that's
And
a problem.
so,
Yeah,
you know,
you
these
can
things
just fall
that-
asleep. Yeah, that's okay.
That's a true story.
But come on, one of the greatest career in Dota 2 history, in Dota history, in MOBA, in gaming history.
Yeah, I think there's an issue with cause and effect there. You know, Ben was very upset, but I don't know if the rest can be pinned on me. But
Oh, they actually
it was
killed
Ben's
33.
Bycut. Oh, that's a nice jump from CCNC. Arthur is dead.
That Winter's Curse.
CCNC is in haste or what? No, he's not in haste. Everything is okay.
Okay.
Bycut is clearing the field. Bykut's gonna kill Fly right now. Yeah.
Oh, CCNC didn't toss him away, and he's gonna pay.
Yeah. But still, it's 4 kills for OpTic Gaming in exchange of 2 cores. It's okay.
It's a
That-
beautiful blood right.
Yeah, that Winter's Curse was not value.
Yeah.
It lasted half a second. I think it saved Tiny instead of killing him as well.
You know, one thing EG can punish with the relocate and Arc Warden, especially as levels go up, is that they are capable of being just about anywhere. I mean, talking about travels and IO, right? So if OpTic has this early advantage, they have towers, but they get too greedy, they try to farm in 3 lanes, or try to take too much off the map, EG can get numbers there very quickly. That's one of the few things that they can do in comparison to OpTic's lineup.
I agree, but I don't want to call you out on this, Jack, but I feel like you're a little jet lagged for a little bit too much, you know? I don't think you can
You mean for the
constantly...
last 2 years or what?
Yeah, I don't know if you can constantly be in a state of jet lag. Jack, what do you have to say about that, Jack?
14-hour flight, you know?
14
From New York or
long
what?
days, you know, ordering Blitz, bubble tea and stuff. You know,
Dude,
it's
I
fine
never had a
also.
single bubble tea. That's actually a bald-faced lie. When have you seen me drink anything but water?
So you just made up a story about bubble tea?
That's true, actually. Oh, yeah, it's Ben who loves the bubble tea.
Yeah, of course, Ben loves
I'm
bubble
putting
tea.
that one on Ben. You guys excited
I like
about
bubble tea. I like you remember in China, you gave me some bubble tea. It was so tasty. It was so good. I never tried bubble tea in my life. For last year, Jay gave a bubble tea to me.
Nice. I'm
Yeah,
glad.
Liz, you should try.
Me? Dude, I've tried. Trust me. Did you not see me a year ago? I definitely tried bubble tea.
Good point, valid point.
A lot. I've had my share of bubble teas. I think this is my... This is when I think, to get back on track, this is when I like EG the least. When they don't pick any playmakers, the laning phase doesn't go well. It just
That's
feels
a
like
jump.
they're waiting.
PPD. Easy.
Nice.
So what's next? What Sumail should build?
I think he's Shadow Blade now.
Shadow Blade, then BKB.
Then Hex. They need a Hex.
Hex. Yeah.
They need a second playmaker aside from just
Oh, they're gonna try to kill
your
Pycat.
Ursa.
Nice spot right. Pikecat is out of reach. Fly is level 9 still. Some problems with this game for Fly.
Chain TP, something's
Yeah. Oh.
happening. What is happening? What is happening, CCNC?
Oh no!
He's stuck in the trees.
He missed the blink.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah. Shadow Blade incoming. 1 minute, something like that. And Sumail is level 15 right now. It was Aghanim Sonursa quit or... Yeah. Good choice. For S4. Basher, Eggs.
Yeah, right now, pretty much wherever they see the Ursa, they can kind of breathe a sigh of relief and push out the waves elsewhere. But as Blitz mentioned, once that something else comes up on the Shadow Fiend, have to be a little more afraid. Of course, the Ursa, you know, brings the damage frontline and the initiation by himself in one package, is why he's a pretty strong hero in those situations.
And Evil Geniuses have some problems with vision. They don't have wards in enemy woods. They don't have wards in their own woods, and they can't do anything. Like Sumail had double damage.
My only concern for OpTic is like, will they start running out of damage at some point?
I think they will never run out of damage.
BPD.
You don't think so?
You have Blood Rage into Veno ulti, right? It's a lot of damage, but bottom
Oh,
lane...
Zai also here.
Zai's
My guy
dead.
is also here. That's nice Blood Rage. Oh, they're gonna kill at least 2 heroes of Evil Geniuses, and there is Sumail ult. Then ult here. As for arrived. 3 for 2 exchange.
But CCNC's not done. He still has his combo. Are they gonna go in?
Blood Right. It's 4 stepped up for Blood Right now.
His blink is cancelled, and he's gotta abort this now. He knows that he's
Oh,
spotted.
what about killing Fly?
I think he's gonna pay for it. This does look juicy though.
Yeah, there is one TP.
Would you go in snaking?
They have PPD here.
I mean, this is why you don't go in,
That
boys.
sentry ward. Oh,
Baited yourself.
Will. No.
You can always count on Fly to have these support items, you know? True 5 player.
And the point about damage is pretty scary if the Veno gets too close and dies first, because if you don't have that Spirit Vessel, there's a ton of sustain that EG has. Not to mention the second Arc Warden, right? So there is very real danger that you can't stop them from out-sustaining you throughout the fight.
I feel like if they can survive on the Wisp and the Cold Embrace after you use the first combo from the Tiny.
Well, you know,
Zai's
Spirit
gonna get a
Vessel works both ways, because Venomancer does have one as well.
Yeah, like Zai knows everything. What's
Zai just
next?
walks in.
Get
Nice.
the Invis rune, there's no reveal.
For 3. He's going to rush bit 2.
Oh,
Sumail's here.
Sumail.
Sumail.
Alright, it's
No.
healed up too
It's
much.
risky, yeah.
I think he's afraid too. If there's just a sentry there,
He just dies instantly. No BKB.
One more smoke. One more Russian try. Or they're gonna do some pick off. I'm gonna
You should
try
just
to pick up
abort it
someone.
when you're spotted. Just come at a later date.
Pikecat. That's help from Zai. Blade made for Pikecat.
So
That's
low.
skills.
So low.
Okay, Zai is trying to kill like everyone.
Oh
in this
my
game. That's
God.
CCNC inverted score. Oh my god, what? A lot of damage from PPD. 3
Everyone's
heroes dead. 3 heroes dead.
Ooh,
Good job.
beautiful combo.
CCNC. What a jump.
Now,
And he's still in Russian.
OpTic's gonna have a crack at this rush now.
this is a pretty important rush.
Yeah, Wyvern does not have his ulti, so it's kind of hard for them to stop this on EG. They have to run into this Venomancer. Yeah, I'm not sure about that
Oh,
Fly.
he's gonna die.
Yeah.
bad.
Cheesy's running it. He's wants a crack at this as well.
Come on, RTZ.
I'm not
Do
sure
it.
about this.
Can he just get tossed in? He's gotta
Yeah,
be
he
careful.
really can. Like, he's playing with fire.
They know there's no vision though. They have a sentry up there.
Can never be too certain. Your whole team is there. There's just no point to be there, right?
Yeah.
You can't actually contest it.
You're just risking something for nothing.
Somehow this Bloodseeker's on the top of the net worth chart. I'm not sure how Pikeat's ended up there, but he's doing very well.
He's just good.
Yeah, he just opted for Radiance. Like, damn, I'm doing well. Let's get a Radiance for myself. I mean, this combo from OpTic's pretty scary. We saw this, I think, yesterday from Let's Do It. They had this Jakiro and as well as Dark Willow. It's pretty nasty. Everyone runs in their Ice Path all grouped up, and then Tiny can come in for the sweep. 4-man stun avalanche toss.
It's for trying to do something, but Zai is TPing out. And his L separated now. Nice. Nice for Zai.
One other thing that kind of works in EG's favor is they have safer ways of applying lane pressure. If you have the Arc Warden Illusion, and then you have the Ursa, which threatens basically anyone that shows up in a lane. You have the Winter Wyvern, who as a 5 also shoves out things pretty well. So in that sense, like for OpTic, your heroes, some of your heroes might be very afraid to just show in lane. You saw with the Bloodseeker just now, even though they won that fight. Just because
Instant
the
D-ward.
Ursa being there can just instantly kill them.
CCC trying to get...
Did you see the Isle Balls? I think he did. He got a glimpse of it, but he still chooses to go on Ursa.
There is the same
Same sentry that he thought earlier.
sentry, man.
Nice timing.
Fly's just gonna nuke that out.
Yeah, Fly's playing with no fear. He's like, no, I saw your tiny bottom. I know I can't die here. Let me just get some farm.
Yeah. And in order to force that Ursa out, they need to bring multiple heroes, which EG is aware of. So then you can make that choice to try to have more numbers or just retreat. Whereas if you're the Bloodseeker or the Tiny, you're probably afraid of being gone on your own.
I'm not sure if that's necessarily the case here. Oh,
Creed,
two
Creed
kit for
died.
OpTic.
What's next? CCNC. Oh, nice block by
No.
by the illusion. There's a fear. Creed trying to catch his 4. Fighting himself. There's
Sumail
Sumail
shell.
here. PPD fighting with Sumail. Not really fighting with Sumail. There is buyback from Fly. He's here. And by God, did one.
They are on the
Just
Dire
one kill.
Shrine though, and
Yeah.
they've run out of gas a bit here.
It just
Tiny is
died.
wounded and cannot join this fight.
Pycat still is king right now, though. You saw him run in.
Yeah.
Sumail thought about charging the ult. He pops the blade, and I was like, well, I guess I'm dead.
And he's got the Aegis, which he didn't drop in that fight either.
And yeah, he changed his mind about Radiance. He did opted for this BKB, and it did pay off in that fight.
I think, I don't know. I feel like the Radiance wouldn't be that useful.
Don't
Don't you think everybody just gets BKB on the side of EG?
I mean, yeah, they definitely do, but the thing is, like, they don't. They already have 2 BKB, so the effectiveness is gone down a lot. But it's very good for hunting these squishy supports like Wyvern and Nile.
Yeah, there's barely.
I'm always
1K
a fan.
HP. A fan of Radiance.
No, I'm always a fan of BKB.
Oh,
It's like,
come on.
it's the non-game throwy item.
Yeah,
I want my course to have BKB snaking.
nothing wrong with that. But Jack might not buy it.
Zai trying to solo kill Creed. That's not gonna work. Some more damage. Nice.
You got
Work. S4 jumping. Zai forced out. S4 BKB. There's one more else on Pycat.
S4 is already getting baited, and that's an Aegis. He has to get out before he gets Yules or Ice Path. Yeah.
Yeah. PPD also died. Zai also died. There is
I'll go back
CCC
line.
trying to kill Artesia. That's okay. That's actually okay. And Sumail have some problems. CCNC is gonna be here. Pycat BKBing. Good job by Sumail.
Sumail does have a BKB of his own.
And there is 3-3. What's next? Are we diving? Come on. No, they're not.
Wow. He actually managed to hold on to his BKB.
Hood of Defiance. Yeah, that helped him.
Right now, the problem with EG's lineup is that they're winning these fights barely or like going even by using their BKBs, but when they go down lower, everyone knows what happens when you play versus Veilmancer. You become infinitely slowed, and so EG is kind of on a timer with these BKBs. It's nice to have them, but at the same time, you get them so early, it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, 33 got the Venomous Gale talent.
Yeah, like EG's hero will get kited pretty hard. There's a lot of slows and like kiting coming from OpTic. So OpTic is kind of in a comfortable position to take this later on because EG has a power spike right now in the game.
But everybody
Sumail.
here right now.
Oh, ice bed for Creed. Creed is dead. Fly is also dead.
CCNC in the middle of everyone. Can they cancel this, or they just
Oh yeah.
they actually just kill him? As the Ursa runs away enraged.
Side, oh, 3's here. There's ulti.
Just gets bashed and killed.
Okay, Paikat. Paikat is solo. He needs to go back to his base. That was bad fight for OpTic Gaming.
Yeah. They kind of got caught off guard by the smoke and the gem was exchanged. It's a pretty big deal because OpTic really needs to control the vision to get better fights right now.
Zai trying to run away. They know which path he followed at least. Sumail.
Oh,
They do
nice.
have the gem.
Nice, Zai. The second bounty. Now you can die easily. You can try to heal.
Yeah, he's definitely dead. Not only time.
He's buying a lot of space though.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
and two bounty runes. It's okay for heroes here. 3, sorry.
I think 4. I think OpTic actually got 4 bounties, so that's a nice hefty amount of change for them.
It's not bad.
Yeah, level 15 for Creed.
Agnum Scepter. So only 2 heroes, or I guess technically 3 heroes on EG can use this, but I don't think he's going to be tethered in the Wyvern. It will be very nice on this Shadow Fiend. The heal will be pretty significant. Yeah, and the Ursa can also use it.
The Wyverns is you get unlimited Q, but it drains your mana, right?
Yeah, I think that's. I don't think that would be very good. So that there is a use for it.
If he runs out of tether targets, he's like, well,
Why not?
Yeah, but I feel like in these fights right now, these supports are just getting blown up on both sides. So I don't. We'll see how effective this will be.
this is why competitively I hate playing 5. It's like, it's just a fest of who dies first.
Paikat. Bash. Okay, there is 3 over here. Trying to get S4. As for Spirit, he's rooted. There's Creed incoming. Zai doing some pre-gal damage. Fly is gonna be dead. Yeah, Fly died. Changing for Zai. There is nice ice pad. CCNC jumping in. Problem for Sumail. 1 more hit to kill Sumail, but Sumail is alive.
Now he's
Yeah,
getting kited himself.
That's right.
Oh.
The re-engage.
Oh.
That's too late. That's too
Too
late.
late.
3-3.
It is.
Yeah.
Bloodseeker
And that's an
has
ulti
died.
from Sumail without a wisp.
It hits nothing, but it doesn't need to at this point.
Very 3. Is he gonna get bashed? He will not.
Oof, doesn't even get the hit off.
And there's a glimpse of the damage issues that Blitz was talking about though.
Yeah.
IO did a ton of work in that fight.
No,
They couldn't get through the Ursa with Enrage.
Yeah, there was
At
a
some point,
Machina.
with the Bloodseeker's BKB going down as well, he doesn't do enough damage at this point.
I don't think it was much as of damage issue as like the order of engagement was wrong. The Venomancer needs to be the one in the first contact with his ultimate and Blood
Yeah.
Rage. It doesn't matter even if he dies. As long as he gets it off, the Bloodseeker will have a good time in these fights, and he wouldn't have to pop his BKB so early.
That's true. He's also the Spirit Vessel carrier.
Yeah.
So I mean, if he does die first, you get more heals out of
He's
him.
out of charges though, and this is I think this is the scary-ish part now for OpTic. Is it's not as easy for them to roach as it is for EG. So if another fight goes bad, the Ursa just walks in. You have Aegis cheese all of a sudden. Whereas
Yeah.
OpTic, for them to be able to grab that, like you need to get a wipe.
Yeah, you definitely need a couple kills in order for OpTic to get a Roshan. That is the problem, but I mean, we kind of saw in these fights, like supports will just die, but the fights will really come down to which support lives and makes a difference in these fights, because it'll be very neck and neck. And
Yeah.
the Fly dying that fight, I'm almost actually just lost EG the fight, because besides the gem, there was no reveal for this Tiny. If he was able to limp away with the Shadow Blade, I don't think EG was able to run down and get the rest of these kills.
Yeah.
There's the ship stick for Sumail.
More importantly too is if you were able to kill that IO
Smoke.
from the bat, like then the SF dies in that position, and then the fight turns
Yeah,
in a different
EG
way
knows. EG knows OpTic smoke. The sentry's dropped, and they see this sentry.
RTZ just killing the sentry.
too. Send the Tempest double
You
in.
can see Paikat. Oh my god, that's
Damage.
so much damage.
They've
yeah.
got Shadowblade Hex now too on Sumail. This is when SF is really scary. And it works both ways, right? When the BKB starts to get low on this Bloodseeker.
Yeah, this Bloodseeker definitely need to watch out. He does almost have the butterfly. That'll help out with the survivability and damage for OpTic.
Not with hacks. Hyperstone. Cute for Arc Warden. Yeah, Maelstrom is ready. Okay. Roche is still alive. So we have Ursa in the game. The first Roche died at minute 22, something like that.
Yeah.
Second still standing.
It's not easy for EG to do Roche, despite the fact that they have this Ursa and Isle that can easily just walk in and do it, because you can't get Willow ultied into the glorious ice path that we saw yesterday.
Okay, guys, I have a question about mechanics of the game. When Winter Wyvern is on Arctic Burn, can the hero miss on a high ground?
I'm actually not sure about that. Don't
You're
think.
saying he flies above high ground?
Yeah,
I mean-
he's on
I
the
mean-
same elevation as you now,
Yeah.
right?
I'm not joking. That's like a serious question.
think
I've
it
never
can.
seen the Wyvern do a miss like for any ward or tower or whatever during the Arctic Burn. So
What
I'm
do, you,
not-
what do you think, Snake King?
I mean, it makes sense, but
Does the elevation rise?
I don't think the game treats it like that though. It does make sense though.
You're above the game now?
It should be.
I feel like I have seen it miss. It's an interesting one. To get to that.
Even Snake King does not know, because nobody really gets the Ags on that.
I mean, I think having the Ags is beside the point. Even though you don't have the Ags, you're still fine, but like, no one really cares about this small things. So it's hard to know.
I bet AUI would know.
I'm sure he would actually. He's like the masters of these small details.
Yeah. If Curtis Ling, you're listening, come down.
I think he's not himself. I mean,
That cat's gotta run.
almost himself.
Arteezy's got to keep in mind, this BKB charge on the illusion does matter. It's independent of his main hero's BKB.
He might learn that the hard way.
Yeah, I mean, it'll rarely make a difference, but you know, the time that it does, you'll definitely notice it.
Level 25 for Snail, 23 for TZ. 40% cooldown reduction.
Yeah, Sumail has a 10-second hex now. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Same with Shadowblade. I'm
TZ
just
with
waiting
Noble
for next
Fire.
fight. Just kill the Roche. Come on. You have Ursa. Kill the Roche. It's 4.
Yeah.
Blink and kill it.
I think they know that they might go for that, which is why OpTic is smoked up themselves.
Yeah, OpTic, I mean, this is the problem. OpTic is living in constant fear that EG can do Roshan, and EG can abuse and leverage that fact and like position in a way where they can backstab OpTic. It's just really a cat and mouse game where you have to guess what the opponents want to do and what do you want to do in response.
Okay, so what's next? Minute 38. EG have 5k advantage. Not so much. But still. Some BKB. Something like that.
Yeah, I think Venomancer is almost close to his BKB, so I think OpTic's probably waiting for that. Oh, he's opted to get to Ags instead.
That's also a good idea, but he needs to start the fight first.
Yeah,
Not
he
like-
might get Hex at the start of the fight. It's hard.
Someone's gonna get caught at some point. I think for the next big play. I mean, it's not a hard thing to say, but again, now that you have the Hex on Sumail as well, you have
He's
a lot of
gonna
options for just blowing
try
up
to
someone.
snipe Wisp. 1, 2, 3, avalanche, toss, heal. Zeiss here.
He's really
create-
tanky.
Yeah, he's tanky.
Now
That's a
EG,
space creating.
EG starts roast, but there is blood right into fear.
Ooh. Okay, it's not so easy. The Resulty wasted.
Comes the
What's
Hex.
next? That's Hex. Artie's
All
also
on
here.
top of him.
Bucket,
One more hit.
bucket! Yeah, he's gonna live. He's gonna live. He's gonna live for some time.
He's gonna
He
live,
needs-
but that
he
does not
needs
mean
some
he can come
heal.
back in.
Yeah, he can. He can back in. He needs to kill someone.
Ursa has his BKB and a
Cheese as
cheese.
well.
Oh no.
I don't think they abandoned him here.
Has to buy back. He's relocating in to try to save the
Yeah, that's
Ursa.
Chiz. Oh, there is Hyle.
Sumail actually kills 33 in the back line.
Yeah, I think
Oh my.
OpTic's out of gas. They gotta run now.
Yeah.
PBD will probably be the sacrifice, Depending if he's able to juke this. Alright, he's not juking this.
He tried.
He's gonna go down, and the tiny Envision of the Sentry has to be careful. Looks like he wants to re-engage on Arteezy, but doesn't see the opportunity anymore. Blinks north, and Crit actually getting found out here.
So die back.
Oh, nice!
My
The bubble!
God. Clutch play.
And CCNC fighting 1 versus 2. Not a lot of options for CCNC, just to go in this and go back to base.
Toss the tree.
But Seeker's pretty fast, and is he gonna get a kill on Artor here?
Nope.
Unlikely.
Rupture.
Oh, Zai.
Jump for S4. No.
You just gonna barrel down mid? Yeah, Zai has to buy back.
So what do you feel like, I mean, EG's lineup, this Ursa's actually so scary to all of OpTic's heroes.
Yeah.
So I guess that I misunderstood. Because I didn't think he was going to be this much of a menace in this game. But S4's been a beast. What do you feel like is lacking right now for OpTic? Do you think it's the teamfight positioning? They're getting outmaneuvered?
I think it's very hard for them to get the initial engagement in these fights right now because there's no one that can really jump anyone anymore from OpTic onto EG, while EG plays fearless and just has this Ursa just jump in, and the IO can tether in, and he will have the Ags effect on Ursa to always ulti out of any stun or disable.
Yeah, and then you've got the Hex now in Sumail
Yeah, so now EG's gonna grow a pretty big gold lead because OpTic's gonna get choked out a little bit here, and it's really the onus is on OpTic to make the correct play and break out of this choke.
Pipe of Inside is getting way more tanky right now. He'll have hope his team. There's some problems of Venomancer. He couldn't fight in the point to start a fight. Now with Pipe, he's not really useful.
I really think this game was lost mostly because it comes down to like these close engagements, and I think OpTic 33 decided to choose the Gale talent over the GPM really hurt him in the long run because he's not really getting more than 1 Gale off, and he's missing a lot of items. And he doesn't have a BKB, he doesn't have an Aghanim Scepter, and all these things are like adding up in these fights where he's not doing enough damage or not getting enough spells off.
Yeah, that was my concern with them.
CCNC trying.
Your call. That I felt like after the burst of like the tiny, it'd be hard. He'd get kited himself.
Yeah, he really needs a lot of items on Venomancer to really truly be kiting and bobbing and weaving in these fights.
Yeah. So if you're OpTic right now, like what do you say is the play?
You gotta weigh out this Aegis, that's number 1, and then number 2, you have to make a pretty much a smoke play outside your base and catch the enemy supports, and then you try to start a chain feed reaction running down EG's core. So it's a pretty hard win condition for OpTic to meet right now.
It requires what, EG to mess up more than anything?
Yeah, it does require EG's positioning to be off, especially on their supports, because you go on their cores right now, it's not possible to blow them up because you don't have enough damage or disable.
Yeah. Probably doesn't feel too good to be put in a position where you have to, your enemy has to mess up for you to get back into the game.
Yeah, and that's the state OpTic is in for the rest of this game right now until it changes otherwise.
That's gonna be hard to win. Sparks, 700 damage.
Yeah.
For Arc Warden.
At this point, the Ray Spark is like planted everywhere, and that part of the map, if you smoke through it, the enemy will know, and it just becomes so much harder to play the map. And look at Arteezy, he's planting this strategically around the map so that they cannot get smoked and backstab.
There is smoke for EG.
Yeah, they want to use this Aegis.
Alright, so 2 heroes over there. This Venomancer. Oh.
Oh, the Veno actually goes down. Maybe they even catch the Willow here?
Yes. Nice.
Wyvern ult from the top.
There's buyback from Veno. He's gonna
BKB
try to
pop
do
by.
something. Oh! No, Baikat is dead. He needs to do buyback too. He's not doing buyback right now. There's
CCNC.
Sumail.
The double race is going to be enough to bring down another hero as PPD goes. Now it's going to be a 3-on-4 as they did lose the Wyvern. He jumped so aggressively forward to try to set up for his team.
Yeah, and they're definitely going to be able to force Pycat's buyback here, but the question is OpTic going to be able to get a good fight out of this? If not, it'll pretty much be game.
sparks all over the base. With OpTic Gaming, it's hard to do something. There's some damage for tower. There's a bubble there.
The buyback is forced. Nice Willow ult.
Man fear.
And the Venom ulti too.
Zai is dying. It's Sumail godlike. RTZ doing some damage.
The raise over the
Venom
top.
Monster
Sumail's
Dash.
getting low.
Pycat is trying to do something, but he actually saved the lane.
Oh my god, CCNC.
That was his buyback too, so now it's no heroes alive. All the buybacks following in
Got that
from EG.
Spark Wraith talent as well, so
Yeah.
a ton of damage.
620 damage with 630
Especially
damage.
for these
Remember,
sieges, when you have to fight
Yeah.
him in a static position.
Oh, here they come.
630 damage. Every single spark. That's too much.
Yeah, and now EG has to sustain to stay and take this fight, and they have the numbers, so OpTic can only spam spells in hopes to stall this and slow this down for their teammates to revive, but their death timer is a bit high. This Venomancer's down for another 55. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, he jumped and beat her and killed him.
I don't know if OpTic can defend this. It's hard.
Now CCNC popping up, BKB trying to run out. But
They're
they're
just
gonna
going
lose
for
the second
buildings.
lane. Yeah. Ruptured. Who's get ruptured? It's 4. Not a big deal for S4.
Tiny died back there.
That's GG.
Yeah, it's looking grim. Maybe Willow can pull something out his hat. Once Venomancer revive, but the Raxes are for sure going down. They have to wait for Venomancer to revive.
Really strong showing from EG here. I think mid-game or after laning phase without an overwhelming advantage, there's a bit of a lull in their lineup where they're not strong enough or it doesn't feel there's that much synergy. But once they itemize their way out of it, once you see the Abyssal Blades, the Hexes, once that stuff comes up, suddenly they have a lot of reach and a lot of potential to start making plays. And then plus the sustain to keep those cores alive.
That's getting pretty low.
First ulti on 5 heroes we've seen in this game. And that's too late.
Way too little, way too late.
Yeah. GG. GG 7-1 for Evil Geniuses, right?
Yeah,
It is
they are.
7-1. Hey, they need one more map to beat the Wichi J in the standings. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't really matter. You guys are.
No, we're both through, so it comes down to pride and money at this point. So I'm sure EG will still care and try their best against Fnatic.
Yeah. But for you guys, now you just chill. You're still top 2 guaranteed.
They chilling like from
Both
9
Hassan
AM.
brothers are.
Yeah, both Hassan brothers.
That family is happy right now.
Indeed, indeed.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Can you compare it to some football, something like that?
Have we had? Are there a lot of siblings in?
Like
in
Eli playing versus Payton,
Yeah.
Manning's brothers, something
Who's
like that.
there? There's
Super Bowl.
There's
Manning Brothers is a good one.
oh yeah, the Limp and Chessie are brothers.
Limp and Chessie, yeah, but they always play for one team.
Yeah.
So
Well, they're the Friedmans.
we have it in
Are they
in
though?
CIS. We have in CIS. We have 2 mid players also, Iceberg and Pikachu, 2 brothers. Pikachu's playing for Double Dimension, Iceberg's playing for Windstrike team.
Yeah.
Pretty
have
rare to see family members on the same team.
Yeah.
Like, even though you have a brother that plays Dota, you often end up on different teams. It's kind of weird. I don't know why that happens.
You know, it's because it's hard. So, for example, your brother plays like bad, and you have to kick him, and
That happened.
then he
Twice.
joins
That
the
literally
casting.
happened.
Twice on the
Yeah.
same team this year, actually.
and then he becomes a talent and claims you, and it's like, you know,
And then but when he can't defend himself, you know, we get
yeah.
a chance to go in, right?
Okay,
Makes
so
sense.
Not too many
Uh,
brothers in China do the single child.
Show us
policy.
the standings.
we have the standings. One more series to play, 2 more maps, 2 more games. Fnatic versus Evil Geniuses. EG 7-1, VGJ 7-3. Both those teams gonna play tomorrow in winner bracket finals. Both those teams are already guaranteed top 3 at the Summit Season 9. Pain Gaming 5-5, OpTic Gaming 4-6. Let's do it 3-7, and Fnatic 2-6. So for example, if Fnatic gonna win 2-0, they're gonna play OpTic. If they're gonna win at least, if they're gonna lose, at
they
least
have to
one map,
win 2-0.
Yeah.
In order to
and then
play
they're gonna
OpTic.
play OpTic. If they're gonna win at least